All right. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bishrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. Allahumma la sahla illa ma ja'altahu sahla. Wa anta taj'alul hazna idha shi'ta sahla. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum. So we are beginning this book, which is the third book. This is the third book, Al-Isdad al-Sani, Kitab al-Talib al-Thalis, the third book. And this is the first part of it, inshallah ta'ala. And we are giving the اختبار تحديد مستوى للبدء بالكتاب الثالث, the determination exam, the preliminary exam for the Kitab al-Thalis. So we did first one, هل أكمل بوضع المقابل للكلمة التي تحتها خط, complete by putting the opposite word which is underlined. هل التضويح حرام لا هو حلال. Is تضويح haram? No, it is halal. We have to put the opposite word. Let's do it quickly. الناس فيهم الفقير وفيهم أغنياء وغني. People in them is the poor as well as the rich. الإسلام لا يدعو إلى الحرب. Islam doesn't call towards war. إنه يدعو إلى الأمن. It calls towards peace. الموت والحياة بيد الله. Death and life is in the hands of Allah. يوم القيامة يكون الناس بين شقي وسعيد. On the day of judgment, the people will be sad as well as happy, or wretched as well as fortunate, happy or شقي أو سعيد. اكتب كلمة واحدة تعبر عن كل مجموعة. تعبر عن كل مجموعة. So all these four words, you put one word for all of these words. تعبر, تعبر, he says. تعبر, عبر يعبر. تعبر. Okay. So كهرباء, electricity. وقود, fuel. نفط is petroleum. Petroleum. And then bukhar. Bukhar is steam. Bukhar is steam. Niftun and bukhar. Steam. So all this will come under the heading taqa. Taqa. Taqa is energy. We learned all this in the unit of energy. Then we have ghassala, hasub, miknasa, midya. Washing machine. Hasub is computer. Miknasa is a broom. Midya is radio. So this will come under ajhizatun, appliances. Ajhizatun, appliances. Suda'un, zukamun, alamun, humma. Headache. Zukam is cold. Alamun is pain. Humma is fever. All this will come under amrad. They'll come under amrad. Then we have zawaj, talaq, nisa, rijal. Zawaj, marriage. Talaq is talaq, divorce. Nisa, men, women, men. So this will come under nikah, marriage. We have marriage already. Hayatul insan. No. Human life? No, not human life. Something like that. Zawaj, talaq, human life. Hayatun zawjiyya, married life. Married life. Next we have jarimatun, iqabun, shurtatun, sariqatun. Jarima, iqab, shurta, sariqa. Sariqa. So jarima, iqab, shurta, and sariqa. This is all punishments. No, this is crime. This is punishment, police, and theft. So what can we put here? Something. We can put anything. I mean, jarima, iqab, shurta, crimes, jarime. Jarima is already given. Police. Maybe to all these are to protect peace. Okay. Law and order. Qanun. Okay, maybe qanun. Sil bayna al-kalimatayn al-mutaqaribaytayn fi al-ma'na. Synonyms, similar words. Meaning, words which have same meanings. So watanun, watanun, country, baladun, country, countries, same thing, no? Watan, balad, same thing, country. Fatratun, fatratun is a period, fatra. So where's fatra? Muddatun, mudda is also a period. Aklun, food, ta'am, first one, ta'amun, aklun, ta'am, ba'atha, to send, ba'atha, arsala, maybe, yeah, arsala here, arsala, to send, abun, father, walidun, father, ashabun, companions or friends, asdiqaun, friends, ada, to return, raja, raja, yeah, here, raja, walidatun, mother, ummun, mother, izdada, to increase, izdada, yazdadu is to increase, kathura, where's kasura? Kasura is here, kathura. Gharasa is to sow, zara, zara is to sow. So a seed, kasura, zara. Okay, right? Similar words. Da kulli kulla kalimatin, this مما يلي تحت العنوان المناسب لها. I have to put them in the correct headings. Al-awlamatu, awlama, awlama comes under. Al-alamu qadiyatun saghira, the world is a small village. Al-alamu al-islami, Islamic world. So maybe you can underline or something. Awlama comes under this global village. Rabbun, alamun islami, we can put up above. Hawasib, hawasib comes under. This was about the units. We learned in all this in Alamu Qadiyatun Saghira, global village. Makkatu, Alam Islami. Ashabakatu Dawliya, internet, global village. Islam, Islami. Tilfaz, global village. Shahadatan, Islam. Al-Qiyama, Qiyama. Qiyama is Qiyama, Islami. Akhbar, news. And Manasik, Manasik is in Islami. Hatif, telephone. Tawheed, Barid electronic, Adhan, Adhan, Islami, Ittasalat, communications, Wudu, Haymana, domination, Hajj, Islami, and Shasha, screen. Shasha is a screen. We learned all this. Shasha is a screen. Okay, let's go down. اكتب الفعل الصحيح مما بين القوسين. You have to choose the correct verb. فعل الصحيح مما بين القوسين. What is in the houses brackets. يا أبنائي لن داش غدا إلى الحفل. تذهبا تذهبون تذهبوا. Oh sons, you will not go tomorrow to the party. حفل. So lan came, right? Drop the noon. So it cannot be tadhaba. No duals because abnai is sons. It cannot be tadhabuna because lan came. You drop the noon. Tazhabu. Lan tadhabu ghadan ila al-hafli. You will not go tomorrow to the party. Al-talibani. Lam yadhhaba. Naam. الطالبان لم داش إلى المدرسة اليوم. يحضرا يحضران يحضروا. The two students did not. Lam means past tense, right? Did not attend to or did not go to the school yesterday. Today. Did not come today. You can say did not come today. Hadara is to be at present or attend. Did not attend the school today. So yahdura, number one, because two students, right? It was actually yahdurani. You drop the noon. Hadara yahduru, yahdurani, drop the noon. It cannot be ani because lam kim, you have to drop the noon, and yahduru is for plural. الطلاب داش اللغة العربية في الجامعة. The students study Arabic language in the university. So it cannot be yadrusu because there's nothing like anlan kaidan or lam lamma to make it majzoom or mansub. So it cannot be this. Yadrusuna is correct. Yadrusna is wrong because this is used for feminine plural. This is masculine plural. Right? If you're getting stuck in these verbs, you should really go back. Because very simple. If you don't understand why is it mansub or majzoom and these things, then this book is not for you. La dash at-ta'am al-harra ya Muhammadu. La Don't eat hot food. So it cannot be ta'kula, it cannot be ta'kulu because la came and nahyu, la ta'kul, la ta'kul at-ta'ama. Don't eat ta'kul. Dash akhi min makkah qabla yawmin. Hadara yahduru sayahduru. My brother came one day before, qabla yawmin, one day before, so it will be hadara, past tense. We cannot say yahduru because past, sayahduru, future, no. Ya talibatu, dash hada al-inaba. Our student, you can help me with this if you want. Which one will it be? Ya talibatu. Which one? Tanawal, tanawalat, tanawali. Second one, tanawalat. No, you're speaking to her and giving a command. Third one, yeah, tanawali. Form 6, this is tanawala yatanawalu tanawali. La dash al yawma ya Sa'id. Don't go to the school today. Don't go today. Don't go today. La tadhhab. تستطيع أن dash رسائلك بالبريد الإلكتروني. You are able to send رسائلك, your letters, through email. An kemso mansub should be tursila. Arsala yursilu, form 4, tursila. Al bintu dash kathiran, the girl thinks a lot. Tufakkiru kasi. Al muhandisani, the two engineers came. Hadara. Hadara. Now let's go down. How many more pages do you have? Oh, a lot. Maybe we'll not. So here, Lakhta bil Kalimat will never begin unit 1. Let's see. Maybe we'll do one page of the unit 1. Let's go quickly, maybe more quickly. Unzur ila hadhihi al-kitab. What's the mistake here? Oh, there should be hadha. Unzur ila hadha al-kitab. Uridu al-kitab al-qira'a. What's the mistake here? It looks fine. Oh, مضاف مضاف إليه maybe. أريد كتاب القراءة. Yeah, كتاب القراءة. Book of reading. Okay. كتاب. You drop the alif lam. No. هذه هي الطبيبة الذي حضرت اليوم. It should be التي. This is the doctor who came today. التي. في المدرسة 10 مدرسين. In the school, that's 10 teachers. Oh, this should be مدرسين. No alif lam. No. In the school, there should be 10 مدرسين. وجدت العمل عمل المناسبة مناسبة. I found an appropriate work. So this should be masculine. مذكر مناسبة. وجدت العمل المناسبة. صلى طالبان. This should be ani because file, no? The 2 students prayed in the school. في المدرسة, in the school. اشرب الدواء يا فاطمة. Drink the دواء, medicine, of Fatima. هل تكتب الدرس بالأمس يا سعيد. أمس, right? هل كتبت الدرس بالأمس. كتبت, this should be past tense. اشربي, this should be اشربي, sorry. Yeah. I said right, اشربي. لم, we should drop the ya. لم أصلي في البيت. I did not pray in the house. أصلي, you'll drop the ya. This ya will go away. I cannot see my cursor. Now I can. But if I click this, I don't know, it just disappears. Okay. I don't know, there's some issue. Let me just. Okay, it's disappearing. Okay. ستكون العطلة 3 أشهر. This should be أشهر. The holiday will be for 3 months. لي 3 أبناء. This should be masculine. 3 to 10, the rule is. The number should be feminine. Feminine. لي 3 أبناء. We could go slow with these exercises, but I think you should be able to try this out. Right? If you've read all the 4 books, right? Book 1, book 2, book 1A, book 1B, book 2A, book 2B. This should be easy, I believe. I don't know. No. الطالبات نشيطة. The students are active. This should be نشيطات, plural. الأمة الإسلامية أمة واحدة. Islamic ummah should be one ummah. تزوج محمد. This should be file, right? File is مرفوع with a dhamma. عائشة. هذان مدرسون نشيطان. What? No, مدرسان نشيطان. These two teachers are وعليكم السلام جزاkallahu khairan from Indonesia. نعم بارك الله فيك. خرج المصلين من المسجد. So this cannot be musallina because this is the word. It should be musalluna. File is always marfu with a dhamma. But you don't see dhamma here. You look at the waw for jama mudhakkar salim. Una becomes ina. اختر الجواب الصحيح بوضع دائرة حول الحرف الصحيح. This is grammar. Huh? تجر الأسماء الخمسة. تجر الأسماء الخمسة. How does the 5 nouns become majrur? How do they become majrur? So تجر الأسماء الخمسة. How do they become majrur? What are the أسماء الخمسة? أب, أخ, ذو, فم. All these 5 nouns, they become majrur by. So ذو becomes Z. So the correct option is Z. So yeah. Oh, I cannot take it because my cursor is disappearing. There's some bug here. So this is the correct option. Bilyai. Bilyajim. How? Like if you want, I can type here. Like abun, right? You see abun. If you make it mudaf, you say ja'a abuka. So how is it marfu? With a waw. Sallamtu ala abika. So you see, you give a ya. So the waw changes into a ya. I said salam, and what else? Ra'aytu, I saw. Abaka, it becomes an alif. Alif. If you don't understand this, go back to the book 3. Madina books also you can try. The first lesson teaches all these things. Yeah. Next. Yunsabul muthanna. Musanna is made mansub by the dual with an alif. With an alif. Muthanna, like ani becomes aini. So Muhammad, like mudarrisani, the 2 teachers. Tadzimul af'al al-khamsa. The 5 nouns are made majzoom by. How do we make 5 nouns majzoom? 5 verbs, af'al al-khamsa, by dropping the noon. Bihadfin noon. What are the 5 verbs? Yaf'aluna, taf'aluna, taf'alani, yaf'alani, and then taf'alina. All these 5 nouns. 5 verbs, sorry. You drop the noons, right? Noon comes and noon goes. These are the 5 verbs. Bihadfin noon. Yudfa'u jamul mudhakkar salim. Jamu mudhakkar salim is made marfu by, rafa by waw, bilwawi. Al-halu ismun nakiratun. What is hal? Is a ismun nakiratun. Is a noun and it has to be nakira. And it should be what? Third thing, it should be mansub. It should be mansub. Mansub. Like for example, Ja'a Hamidun Rakiban. Hamid came riding. So this is mansub. يجر جمع مذكر سالم جمع مذكر سالم بالياء with the ya. الفعل المضارع إذا سبق بأن أو لن. فعل مضارع if it's preceded by an or lan, you make it mansub, no? ينسب. ثالثا القراءة. Reading. There's so much reading, huh? And then writing. Oh, great. Comprehensive exam, huh? Okay. اقرأ ما يلي. تأثر العالم كثيرا وخاصة أوروبا بحضارة المسلمين. Affected, huh? تأثر يتأثر from 5 to be affected. The world is affected a lot وخاصة أوروبا, and especially Europe بحضارة المسلمين, by the Muslim civilization. حضارة civilization. وكان المسلمون في العصر العباسي قد نشروا العلم. And the Muslims used to spread in the era of the Abbasid era or Abbasid time. قد نشروا العلم, they spread the knowledge. والثقافة and culture في مناطق واسعة, in space wide areas, wide countries, wide areas, a lot of places, wide places, a lot of places. فقد وصلوا إلى الصين, and they arrived to China في الشرق in the east, وإلى المحيط الأطلسي to the Atlantic Ocean في الغرب. المحيط الأطلسي is Atlantic, right? I'm just checking 1 second. محيط is ocean. نعم بارك الله فيك. المحيط الأطلسي Atlantic Ocean, yeah, في الغرب in the west. وإلى أوروبا في الشمال, and to Europe in the north. وإلى بلاد السودان في إفريقيا في الجنوب, and to Sudan in Africa in the south. I'm sorry. Islamic culture spread everywhere. تقدم المسلمون في علوم كثيرة. The Muslims were advanced, were developed in various علوم, various sciences. على رأسها الطب, and on the top was رأسها his head. So on the top was medicine. يليه الصيدلة. It was followed by صيدلة. Pharmacy was following it. والرياضيات and mathematics. وكانت أوروبا ترسل أبنائها, and Europe used to send its sons ليتعلموا في معاهد المسلمين, so that they can study in the institutes of Muslims, وجامعاتهم and their universities. في إسبانيا, in Spain was Sicilia, is Sicily? Yeah, Sicily. Sicilia is Sicily. وقد اتصل علماء أوروبا بالعلماء المسلمين. The scientists, here علماء means scientists. The scientists of scholars also you can say. The scholars of Europe met, contacted. اتصل يتصل is to contact the scholars of Muslimin. وترجموا كتبهم, and they translate their books في الطب in medicine, والصيدلة and صيدلتي, and pharmacy, والرياضيات and maths. والكيمياء and chemistry. ودرسوا هذه الكتب, and they taught. درس يدرس from 2, and they taught these books في جامعاتهم in their universities سنوات طويلة I think سنوات طويلة for many years. No? For many years. الفكرة الرئيسة في الفقرة انتشار, in the whole thing, in the whole paragraph, what's the central idea? انتشار الحضارة الإسلامية في العالم. انتشار العالم والثقافة في الصين. انتشار في الإسلام في العالم. No, حضارة الإسلام, Islamic civilization. Spreading of the Islamic civilization in the world. الفكرة الرئيسة في الفقرة الثانية تتحدث عن this. They have a second paragraph also. The central idea in the second paragraph speaks about, here is a second paragraph. Oh, okay. استفادة أوروبا من مسلمين. استفادة المسلمين من أوروبا. استفادة العالم من المسلمين. Second paragraph talks about Europe. Yeah, it's استفادة أوروبا من المسلمين. أهم علم أخذه الأوروبيون عن المسلمين الرياضيات, الصيدلة, الطب. They took medicine a lot from the Muslims. لماذا كان الأوروبيون يأتون إلى صقلية? Why did the Europeans come to Sicily? Why did they come? يتعلموا في معاهد الجامعة في إسبانيا والسيسيليا. To study. للدراسة. To study. للترفيه. For recreation. No. للعمل. No. For work. No. ما عدد العلوم التي ترجم الأوروبيون كتبها عند العلماء العرب? What are the number of sciences which the Europeans translated its books from the ulama al-Arab, from the Arab scholars. They translated tib as well as saydala, riyadiyat, kimia. 4. Number is 4. Arba. Chemistry, medicine, mathematics, and what else? Pharmacy. Okay. النص الذي قرأته نجد مثله في كتب قرأته نجد مثله في كتب الرياضيات, التاريخ, الكيمياء. أو قرأته, I think. The text which you read just now, نجد, we will find like it in books of tarikh. We'll not find it mathematics and chemistry. We'll find it books of history, because it was a historical text. No? أفضل عنوان لما قرأته هو, and the best عنوان, the best title of what you studied is The best title is فضل المسلمين على أوروبا، فضل المسلمين على الصين، فضل المسلمين على أفريقيا. The virtue of Muslims on Europe, virtue of Muslims on China, Africa. I think on Europe, because he mentioned a lot of Europe. No. He mentioned a lot of Europe. Okay, next one. Kashmir, Barakallahu Feek. اقرأ ما يلي ثم أجب بنعم أو لا. Read of the following and then answer yes or no. True or false? Again, text. المساجد مراكز للدعوة الإسلامية. The masjids are centers for Islamic da'wah. لذلك لا بد أن يبني المسلمون المساجد في البلاد التي يريدون تثبيت داعم الإسلام فيه وفيها وانتشاره. لذلك لا بد, it is لا بد means it's necessary. لذلك, for that reason, for that, لذلك لا بد أن يبني, that we build, I mean Muslims build, that the Muslims build المساجد في البلاد, the masjids in the countries التي يريدون تثبيت, the countries which want تثبيت is found, so strengthening, so, yeah, تثبيت is making something ثابت, داعم الإسلام, the pillars of Islam, داعم الإسلام وانتشاره, and to spread it, right? If you want yeah, supports pillars, yeah, داعم is pillars. خاصة في أطراف بلاد الإسلام, especially on the أطراف edges of the Islamic countries. أطراف is, yeah, أطراف is edges, I guess. Ends, yeah, ends. لأن الإسلام في هذه الأيام, because Islam in these days يدخل معركة بالرغم منهم, is entering into a war despite it. That بالرغم منهم, despite it. That's how you translate. بالرغم منهم. In spite of it, yeah. I mean, in spite of Islam being the best, it's still having a war, intellectual war, and so on, maybe. والمساجد لها دور كبير في ذلك, and masjid have a big role, big role in that, في ذلك, in that. كان أول ما يهتم المسلمون الفاتحون به بعد دخولهم أي بلد, this was what يهتم المسلمون, Muslims were concerned about. This was the first thing they focused on, al-Fatihun, the conqueror Muslims. So when they went into the countries, the first thing after the entry, they used to focus on به بعد دخولهم أي بلد, whichever country. هو إنشاء المسجد الجامع. It is foundation of a جامع مسجد, of a مسجد الجامع. لأن قيام المساجد معناه امتداد الجماعة. Because establishing masajid, its meaning is imtidad. Imtidad is imtadda yamtaddu, help, I think. Imtidad, extending, spreading. Yeah, madda yamuddu, imtadda yamtaddu, imtidad. Yeah, extension. Al-Jama'at al-Islam. Yeah, extending, spreading, not helping. Madda is spreading, right? Spreading of Jama'at al-Islamiyya. Imtidal al-Jama'at al-Islamiyyati, mudaf nafli. Spreading of the Islamic community. Jama'a. Ila dhalika al-balad, to that country. Wa dukhuluhu fi dawlat al-Islam, and its entry in the Islamic country. So you want to expand and make them Muslims and so on. وَلِيُعْلِنُوا right? Form 4, and to announce بذلك أن ذلك البلد صار جزءا من دار الإسلام, and that country has become a part of the Darul Islam, ومركزا من مراكزه, and a center from its centers. Darul Islam is house of Islam, literally. وَلِيُعْلِنُوا sorry, it could be علنا يعلن also, right? And to announce, علنا يعلن, علنا is also used. I don't know, I'm not sure. Can you use the 3 letters also? Yeah. No, it's I think it's 4. Form 4. أعلن يعلن. وَلِيُعْلِنُوا انتصار دين الله, to announce the religion of Allah وَلَيْسَ انتصار الفاتحين, and victory, intisar is victory. Victory of the religion of Allah, and it is not the victory of the conquerors. It is not the victory of the conquerors. Because when you go, that's how Islam is one which is conquering and not the people. يهتم المسلمون بأطراف بلاد الإسلام. Islam. The Muslims were concerned about the بأطراف بلاد الإسلام, borders of Islam, of the Islamic countries. Really? No, I don't think so. They were concerned with building masajid. What did you say about Taraf? Maybe should. He means he should be concerned. Yeah, maybe this is true. Yes, on the borders and yeah. Okay, yeah, this could be true. يدخل الإسلام اليوم معركة مفروضة عليه. Islam has entered on a forced war on it. معركة مفروضة, a forced war. Yeah, a battle. Imposed battle, yeah, imposed battle, which has been imposed on it. المعاهد والجامعات لها دور كبير في تثبيت الإسلام. The universities, institutes and universities have a big role in establishing Islam. Did he talk about institutes? No, this is incorrect. أول عمل يقوم به المسلمون بعد الفتح بناء المسجد الجامع. And the first action which the Muslims did after conquering is بناء المسجد الجامع. True, correct. بناء مسجد في بلد ما في الماضي يعني دخوله في دولة الإسلام. Building a masjid in في بلد ما في الماضي. في بلد ما في الماضي. في بلد ما. في بلد ما. This, I think this is ma'ul mubhama. It is called ma'ul mubha. Building a masjid in any country, بلد ما في أي بلد في الماضي, in the past, يعني دخوله, it meant entering في دولة Islam, in the Islamic country. And so if you build a masjid there, that means you're a part now. إذا انتصر المسلمون فهذا يعني انتصار الفاتحين. If the Muslims become victorious here, that means the conquerors have become intisar. No, intisar Islam. It means Islam is which became victorious. Okay, next one. أبو عبد الله محمد بن إدريس الشافعي واحد من كبار مفكر العالم. أبو عبد الله محمد بن إدريس الشافعي, Imam Shafi'i, واحد من كبار is one from the among the كبار, big مفكر العالم, thinkers of the world. وأحد الأئمة الأربعة بين فقهاء المسلمين, and one of the great four scholars بين فقهاء المسلمين, from the فقهاء of Muslims, the jurists of the Muslims. ولد في مدينة, he was born in Medina, Gaza, in the city of Gaza, which is known now, في فلسطين, in Palestine, سنة 50 و100, في سنة 50 و100, 150 هجرية. وربطه أمه, ربته, this should be ربت, because mother made him, what do you say, Rabba Yurabbi, give tarbiyah. Rabbathu ummuhu, and his mother raised him بعد وفاة والده, after the death of his father. So Imam Shafi rahimahullah, فعاش يتيما, so he lived like an orphan. حملته أمه إلى مكة, his mother carried him to Makkah. Imam Shafi, وكان عمره سنتين, his age, he was 2 years old, his umr was 2 years old. ونشأ فيها, and he grew up in it. وتلقى فيها العلم, تلقى يتلقي is to receive, and he received their knowledge. You can say tulqa also, but I mean the context says it is talaqqa, I think. No? وحفظ القرآن, and he memorized the Quran. وكان عمره 7 سنوات, while his age was 7 years. So at the age of 7, he memorized the Quran. ودرس اللغة والشعر, and he studied language and poetry. ثم الفقه والحديث, and then fiqh and hadith. أخذ فقه الكتاب والسنة في بلاد الحجاز. He took the understanding of the book and sunnah, that is the Quran and the sunnah, in the country of Hijaz, in the area of Hijaz. وحفظ موطأ الإمام مالك, and he memorized the موطأ of Imam Malik. ثم سافر إلى المدينة, then he traveled to Medina. وتعلم من مالك الفقه, and he learned from Imam Malik al-fiqh. So he went and traveled to Imam Malik rahimahullah in Medina, and he learned fiqh. ثم سافر إلى العراق, then he traveled to Iraq. وسماه أهل مكة ناصر الحديث, and the people of Makkah called him the ناصر الحديث, the helper of hadith, Imam Shafi'i. وعاش مع مالك 9 سنوات, and he lived with Malik, Imam Malik rahimahullah, 9 سنوات, 9 years. ولما مات مالك سنة 79 و100 هجرية, 179 هجرية, when he died, Imam Malik rahimahullah, عاد الشافعي, so Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah returned to Makkah. ثم سافر إلى نجران, then he traveled to Najran. ثم العراق, and then to Iraq. ثم مصر, and then he traveled to إلى مصر, to Egypt. عام 99 والمئة, that is 199 هجرية, ومات فيها عام 400 هجرية. He died in 204 هجرية. This is Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah. He traveled so many places. That is why his fiqh, it changes. You fiqh al-qadim, fiqh al-jadid. Naam, Kitab al-Umm, he's written later on. Rabbahu abuhu tarbiyatan hasan. His father raised him. No, his mother. Rabbathu ummuhu tarbiyatan hasanatan. A good raising. Rabbathu ummuhu. عاش يتيما بعد وفاة أمه. لا, عاش يتيما بعد وفاة أبيه. He lived as an orphan after the death of his father. نشأ في مكة وتلقى علمه فيها. He grew up in Mecca and he received knowledge in it. نعم. Yes, true. Yes, true. This is true, right? Yeah. درس الفقه قبل أن يدرس اللغة. He studied fiqh before he studied language, did he? How can you do? No, this is not true. He learned language first, right? اللغة قبل كل شيء. Language comes before anything. حفظ موطأ مالك قبل أن يرى مالكا. He memorized موطأ مالك before he saw Malik. Did he? حفظ القرآن ودرس الآخرة. Yeah. Before he met Malik, yeah. Imam Malik, yes. Before he saw Imam Malik, yes. نعم صحيح. عندما توفي مالك كان عمر الشافعي 29. 29. When Imam Malik passed away, his age was 29 years. Let's see. He was born in 150 and Imam Malik died in 179. Correct. 60, 70, 79. Yeah. 29 years, yes. توفي الشافعي عمره 50 سنة. Imam Shafi died while his age was 50 years. 50? 150? And then 204, 54 years. This is incorrect. He was 54 years. And so in 54 years, he did so much and traveled so many places. So 150, 200, and 204. 54 years. Many of us are reaching that age. Rabian al-Kitaba. Next is al-Kitaba, writing. We're still in the اختبار. رتب الكلمات التالية تصير جملا. Odd words, I mean jumbled words here. كثرت السرطان. أمراض السرطان في العالم. The diseases of cancer have increased in the world. أخاف, I fear. أخاف أن تنتقل العدوى إلى بلادنا. I fear that the enemies will reach. This is عدوى. Adwa doesn't mean enemies, it means la adwa, the disease, the epidemic. The infection, yeah. Infection, they're talking about infection. I fear that the infection will reach to our country. عند الشباب ثروة أغلى الأمة. الشباب أغلى ثروة عند الأمة. Youth are the most expensive resource for the Ummah. بدي أمة صغيرة أصبح اليوم قرية عالم. العالم أصبح قرية صغيرة اليوم. العالم أصبح اليوم قرية صغيرة. The world has become a small village. الأسرة في تسكن واحد بيت. On the family. الأسرة تسكن الأسرة في بيت واحد. The family lives in one house. رتب الجمل التالية لتصير فقرة. Now odd jumbled sentences. أما الآن فقد رجعوا إلى دينهم وذلك بأن تعلموا اللغة العربية. في الماضي القريب ترك المسلمون دينهم وبدأوا يعرفون الإسلام الحقيقي وأخذوا ثقافات الآخرين فضاعفوا. So I think this is the first sentence. في الماضي القريب ترك المسلمون دينهم. In the recent past, the Muslims left their religion. وأخذوا ثقافات الآخرين فضاعفوا. And they took on other cultures and they became weak. أما الآن, as for now, this should be third. أما الآن فقد رجعوا إلى دينهم. As for now, they have indeed returned to their religion. And وذلك بأن تعلموا اللغة العربية, because they are now studying Arabic language. وبدأوا يعرفون الإسلام الحقيقي, and they are now getting to know the real Islam. So alhamdulillah, people are learning Arabic now. Alhamdulillah. And that's what is our effort over here. الكلمات التي تحتها خط كتبت خطأ. صحيحة. نبدأ فنقول بسم الله. بسم الله, there should be no alif. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. There should be no alif in Bismillah. We begin and we say بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. جاء الآباء. It should be a hamza قبل الأبناء, like this. The fathers came before the sons. أشعر بالإطمئنان. إطمئنان. So this should be written like this. إطمئنان on a ya. الإطمئنان. إطمئنان. Like this. حلقنا رؤوسنا في مكة. رؤوسنا. We shaved our heads on a wow. رؤوسنا في مكة. Oh, there should be another wow. جاءت المهندسات. مهندسات, it should be with an alif. مهندسات. مهندسات. خامسا الثقافة. وإن بين العبارة وجوابها matches. Yeah, وإن وأما is to make them agree. That means match. عبارة, the expression, and its answer. سأفعل ذلك غدا إن شاء الله. I will do that tomorrow إن شاء الله. شكرا. Thank you. عفوا. You're welcome. عفوا. سأعطيك هذا المال. سأعطيك. أعطى يوتي. سأعطيك هذا المال. I will give you this money. جزاكالله خيرا. لو سمحت أعطيني هذا. Excuse me. I mean, please, can you give me that? Give me this. تفضل. Take. تفضل. Take. سأتزوج قريبا. I will marry. قريبا. وقتا قريبا. Soon إن شاء الله. بارك الله لك. سنبدأ تناول الطعام. We will begin having food. بسم الله. Say بسم الله. انتهينا من تناول الطعام. We ended. So alhamdulillah. From eating food. اختر الجواب لما تقول سل بين القائمتين. Match. سل بين القائمتين. Match the two قائمة. عندما تستيقظ من النوم. What do you say when you wake up from? قائمة is a list. Alhamdulillah alladhi ahyana ba'dama amatana. لشخص عنده سفر, to a person who is traveling. أستودعك الله. This is the dua you make, right? I entrust you with Allah. لشخص عطس وحمد الله, a person who sneezed and praised Allah. So this will be يرحمك الله. إنما يسرك شيء رأيته. يسرك شيء رأيته, when something which you see, it pleases you, you say MashaAllah. إنما تريد أن تفعل شيئا في المستقبل, when you want to do something in the future, بإذن الله, inshallah, with the permission of Allah. اختر الجواب الصحيح بواد داية حول الحرب. These are all duas he's teaching us. أخوك سيلتحق بالجامعة فماذا تقول له? Your brother التحق يلتحق is joining, is getting admitted into university. What do you say to him? وفقك الله. May Allah give you success. This is what we say. أول كلمة نزلت في القرآن اقرأ. And first word which was revealed is اقرأ. النبي الذي كان يأكل من عمل يده. The prophet who is to eat from the work of his hand. Dawood alayhi salam. Al-wudu'u wajibun li as-salah. The wudu is wajib for as-salah. Al-Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam kana يقبل قبل يقبل, to accept al-hadiyya. He used to accept gift. He used to accept gifts. العلم الذي اخترعه المسلمون هو علم اخترع. What does اخترع mean? Left? Invent. The science which Muslims invented, it is algebra, I think. Algebra, alchemia, riyadiyat. I think algebra or mathematics. It could be mathematics, yeah. I don't know. Algebra or chemistry also, you could say. Alchemia. ثالث مدينة مقدسة عند المسلمين هي القدس. The third holy city is Quds. يقول الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا أتاكم من ترضون دينه وخلقه فزوجوه, then get him married. If a man comes whom you agree, ترضون دينه وخلقه, his religion pleases you and his character, then زوجوه, get him married. That means marry your daughter to him. Don't see anything else. The Prophet said, did not see. We finally finished. Did not say that we look at the person's wealth or income. Two things: his religion and his character. Khuluq. That's it. Get him married. Should we begin? Let's begin next week itself, I guess. No, there's less time. Al-Wahdatul Ula will begin, inshallah. Al-Mu'jizatul Khalida. The everlasting mu'jiza, miracle, the everlasting mu'jiza, inshallah, will begin this next class, I guess. Yeah, so that will have in one session. So this session was only about preliminary exam, and we had a long exam. Alhamdulillah, we gave that. So go through that exam and try to answer them. Inshallah ta'ala. Barakallahu feekum. Jazakallahu khairan. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum.